Before everything we know, before the sun, before the Milky Way, before even the stars that light up our night sky, there was only darkness. A silent, endless void waiting for its first spark of light. Then, something extraordinary happened. Roughly 13.8 billion years ago, the universe was born in a violent flash, the Big Bang. But what came next is even more fascinating. How this wild explosion of energy eventually became the first galaxies, the ancient ancestors of everything we see today.
There are millions of galaxies in the universe, each with its own unique features and composition. Andromeda is a massive neighbor moving toward us, and the Umbrella Galaxy shines with a bright center.
At first, the universe was a searing fog of particles. No stars, no atoms, just pure chaos. It took about 380,000 years for things to calm down enough for light to travel freely. This moment, known as recombination, allowed atoms to form, mostly hydrogen and helium. The universe was now filled with a cool, invisible gas, and darkness returned. Astronomers call this era the cosmic dark ages. But deep within that darkness, something was happening. Tiny ripples in gravity were pulling matter together, like invisible hands shaping the first seeds of structure. Then, about 100 to 200 million years after the Big Bang, the darkness shattered. The first stars, called population 3 stars, were born. They were nothing like the stars we see today. They were massive, hundreds of times larger than our sun, burning hotter, brighter, and dying faster. Their light was fierce enough to end the cosmic dark ages, and their deaths through colossal supernova explosions scattered heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron into the universe. In that moment, the building blocks of planets, life, and everything we are were born. As more stars formed, gravity began weaving them together, first into small groups, then into sprawling cosmic cities. These were the first galaxies, small, irregular clumps of gas and stars glowing faintly in the young universe. The James Webb Space Telescope has recently captured light from galaxies formed just 300 million years after the Big Bang. That means we're seeing them as they looked over 13 billion years ago. It's like peering into a cosmic time machine, catching the universe in its infancy. Among Webb's discoveries is the galaxy CEERS 93316, one of the earliest and brightest galaxies ever detected, formed when the universe was less than 250 million years old. These early galaxies were small, maybe just a few thousand light years across. But the universe had a plan. Gravity made them collide and merge, growing larger and more structured. Over billions of years, they evolved into the magnificent forms we see today. Spiral galaxies like the Milky Way and elliptical giants that glow with billions of aging stars. Each collision was both destructive and creative, tearing stars apart while igniting bursts of new star formation. It was cosmic chaos, building beauty out of destruction. Every galaxy in the sky, every sparkle of light carries an ancient echo from those first galaxies. Our Milky Way, for example, is a grandchild of those first chaotic clusters. Some of the oldest stars in our galaxy are over 13 billion years old. Ancient relics that have seen nearly the entire history of the universe. And when we look up at the night sky, we're seeing their legacy, the light that began its journey long before Earth even existed. To witness this distant past, we need more than imagination. We need technology capable of catching light billions of years old. That's where telescopes like Hubble and James Webb come in. The Hubble Deep Field gave us the first glimpse, a tiny patch of sky filled with thousands of galaxies. But the James Webb Telescope took us even further. Its infrared eyes can see through cosmic dust, revealing the earliest galaxies ever formed. Every faint dot in Webb's images tells a story of how we came to be. The first galaxies are more than distant light. They are the keys to cosmic history. They teach us how matter organizes itself, how stars create the elements of life, and how complexity arises from chaos. By studying them, we understand not just where the universe came from, but what our own destiny might look like. Because one day, even our galaxy will fade, and someone, somewhere, might be watching the last light of the Milky Way, just as we now watch the first light of the universe. The first galaxies were the universe's first attempt at structure, the first sparks in an ocean of darkness. And though they've long vanished, their light still travels through the vastness of time and space, a message from the dawn of creation, whispering, "We were the beginning." If you enjoyed this journey into the early universe, imagine how much more there is to discover. Check out our video on what was before the Big Bang and the last days of Earth to continue exploring the cosmic story of everything. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.